Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name.
Can he finish? There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a header! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Tries to pass it through. Cafu picks it up out wide. Oh, super ball! Shot Snyder! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lahm making good progress. Goes back, aimed beyond the defence. Best place in towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. That has not gone well. Great vision. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing. Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bullet, what's going wide left? Oh, that's fabulous. It's Ronaldinho! No, he's missed it.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rafael Varane shifted it to the flank. Lahm, very much a man of this moment. And it's Company. Back where it came from. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. That's very neat. And here's Hullet. Lahm flings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. That is good strength. Shot a goal! Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cafu, good read, needed to be. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo, he is through here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And back to the goalkeeper. Buffon, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Pepe. Cruyff. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please make sure to watch
It's an
the
eye-catching
screen for
scoreline,
information
but it's a
bulletin
fair
from the
reflection
regional
on what
police
we've just
department.
seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So, into the second half. And it's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vieira, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Rossi, this is a promising build-up. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu. Tries to play it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Manchester United looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Cafu, great ball, and he's in here. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He has a look up. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Hullet. De Rossi. Cafu. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. He'll try from distance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are right back within touch. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So could they be onto something here? Pirlo. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Pepe attempts a clearance. Schneider. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Pirlo. Pirlo's cross. Abiati claims it without any fuss. And now the breakaway. And back to the keeper they go. Hullet opts for safety, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass somewhat off target. De Rossi. Rafael Varane. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. De Rossi. Vieira. And he's quick to return it. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. And here's Schneider. They want to be quick to recover this. Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Schneider. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that's well spotted. De Rossi. Nicely weighted ball. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night.